Hi, my friend. This is Nestor Udome, and welcome back to the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com. And I just want to tell you something. If it's not simple, then you're probably doing it wrong. All right. And what do I mean by this? I'm talking about business. I'm talking about your home business and success. Being able to drive traffic, generate leads, make sales right in your business. And the reason I started to think about this is because yesterday we went to change phones. I'm actually on a new phone, on a new Samsung, one of the newest Samsung, the Galaxy or something. I forgot. And when we were there, it was pretty cool, right? We were there. We got a bunch of stuff. It's like I think we got like about $400 worth of things and everything, accessories and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you right now. So we were right there, and we wanted to switch over, right? Switch over our phones, that way we can get some new stuff. And when we were there, things were kind of going smooth, right? I don't know if things like that happen to you that were going smooth. The lady was telling us, what we were gonna get, the things that come with it. And all of a sudden, things started complicated. She came back. She's like, "Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. It's not this. It's not that." It started to get complicated. And I have found out through experience that when things get complicated, then it wasn't really meant to be. And usually I say, let me wait a little bit. If it gets a little bit too complicated, I just kind of stop everything and I'm like, let's go. Let me do something else, because life is too short to be in complicated stuff, right? And over and over, through my whole life, not only business but personal, I have found out that if things aren't simple and smooth, then it's kind of like, then you're doing something wrong, right? And I say to me, like, I'm doing something wrong, or it's not meant to be, or something like that. Not to be that it's wrong in a sense of like, it's bad. It's just that, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here. So when I was there, I was thinking, I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed to change phone companies, right? Maybe I'm supposed to be staying with the same thing, with the same one. It's getting too overcomplicated. I don't really want it. Here's another trick, though. Here's another thing, though. If you really want what you want, then you're gonna go through some struggles. There's a difference between struggles and smoothness and complications. Okay, you're gonna hit some struggles. You're gonna hit some roadblocks. All right, and that's way different. Okay, that's way different from what I'm talking about here. Okay, there's two things, because I have also found that sometimes the roadblocks, they kind of stress you out. Right, you're like, man, what's going on? I need to figure it out. But here's the thing: when you figure it out, you find out that what you figured out is simpler than what you were trying to do. So I hope you understand that, okay? So I'm not trying to tell you that every single time when some struggle comes to you, you need to give up. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, hey, you know what? Like right there, it was right there. I was like, if I can't figure it out in the next couple of minutes, then maybe I'm just meant to be over here, because this is easier and it's working, right? It's working. It's easier. Why am I gonna change something that is working, right? So all of a sudden, she comes back. She's like, you know what? I guess I wasn't doing it right. So we started kind of going through the numbers, and she's like, oh no, it is right, right? So the cool thing is that she comes back to us, and she tells us that we have, because we have DirecTV, which is like AT&T, because we moved from T-Mobile over to AT&T, and so she tells us, like, because you have DirecTV, you get credit, right? You guys get $400 credit. Plus, you guys get $300 per phone as credit for switching over. So that's $300 per phone, plus $200 plus $400 in store credit. When she told me, I was like, no, hold on, because I was like, no, that's too smooth, right? That's too easy. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute, is that real? So when we started reading the contract, it turned out that it was. Right, that it was real, and from that point on, everything went smooth. I mean, it was just smooth. Things were going on our way, working out. Everything was nice and easy, and that's why I got this, right? I got this thing right here. I actually got a bunch of stuff, man. Like, I got this little nice droid right here, like $100 droid. This is like about $60-something earphones that I've been wanting for a while. And then my wife got some other stuff too. I mean, we got a ton of stuff absolutely for free, because things went smooth. But it was just like, it was like Christmas, right? And so what I'm trying to say is that when you're out there in your marketing, you should be doing the same thing. I still remember when I started, right, for about 2 years, things weren't going smooth, right? I was trying different marketing tactics, right? Which I'm pretty sure you are too. And like you, I was getting frustrated. I was getting mad, ready to get the computer throw it out there, pull my hair, right, throw my phone away. And what was going on is that, I was giving, a good 6 months or so when I would decide to do a strategy, right? I would do something, and it wasn't working. But what I found out is that I was hating the process. I truly was hating the process. And here's something that I want you to think about, and what I kind of want you to learn is like, right now, what are you doing? Think about it. What are you doing right now to build your business, right? Whatever it is, right? You might be doing it offsite, right? Like like let's say home meetings, hotel meetings, prospect people on the street, right? Or you can be doing it online, like online marketing, right? You may be doing some sort of online marketing tactic, right? But here's the thing: it doesn't fit your persona, right? That doesn't fit your persona. It's something that you're like doing it, right? If you hate something, here's what I was doing. I would try it out, right? I was trying it out, and I gave it 110%. But because I hated it in my heart, it wasn't working out for me. Because I have found that I will say most of the strategies work. They do work because somebody else is having success. Like you see it, right? You see somebody else having success. So you're like, wow, let me try that. And you try it and it's not working for you. Sometimes, most of the times what I found is that people don't really give that 110%. But then I have found out that some of the people, a smaller percentage, like myself, who was giving it 110%, was because they were hating it and it wasn't going smooth, right? It didn't really work out. So I started to kind of figure out like, well, what's going on? I hate certain things, right? I hate going, like for me myself, I don't think I could ever make it work where I go out there and prospect strangers, because I truly hate it. And I don't like to use the word hate as much, but I do hate it. I don't like that, right? So what I started to do since I started to get success, right, is because once I found the particular strategy that worked for me, and now from there I'm kind of finding other ones that are similar to it that are working, everything works smoothly, right? It took me a while, right, to kind of set it up at the beginning. There was still some frustrations and that, but like I said, it was just frustration because I was setting it up. I was putting it all together. You have to work hard for a little period of time so you can kind of like put everything together, right? But even that was kind of working itself good, right? I would hit some roadblocks, but I was like, okay, let me fix it, let me figure it out, and I will find the answer, fairly quickly, And I was like, okay, cool. I will be frustrated for a day, but then I'll find it the next day, right? The answer. So I was seeing that this was going with the flow, right? Like it didn't feel, here it is, it didn't feel like I was going against the current. I mean, it felt like I was going with the current, and all of a sudden, the roadblocks were me. All of a sudden I would see like this big rock coming towards me as I'm trying to pedal, and I would just like try to pedal hard, right? I would pedal hard so that I could avoid that rock, right? But that pedaling is work, right? You're working, but you're still flowing with the river, right? You're still flowing with the water, and so it's not like it's a different feeling. I hope you're understanding this, okay? Because once you understand this, your whole life is gonna start to change, and everything's gonna start to speak smoother. So what happens is that as I did that, once I put it all together and I started to implement it on a daily basis, it kind of started slow, right? But I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool and it's working. And then all of a sudden I find myself getting leads, and then sales. Sales were coming in on my sleeve when I was at Disney, all over the place. So simple. I started to hit the leaderboards, right? I hit the leaderboards for most leads, for most sales, and consistently be hitting the leaderboards. I'm a company out of thousands of affiliates, right? And that's why I was like, wow, it works. That's why I have to follow this formula. That's why I wanted you to follow this formula, that things should be smoothly. And if it's not smoothly, then you're probably doing it wrong, right? And when I say wrong, it's because it's wrong to your persona. Not that necessarily that you're doing the wrong things I mean, you could be going out there, like me, I could be going out there and they could give me a script of exactly what to say. And then, they could tell me, but because I'm doing it wrong, because I hate it, it's never gonna work for me, right? So you have to find things that are gonna work for you. Like for instance, me, after I found that out, I was like, you know what? I'm not good at this, and this. I started to figure out what I wasn't good at, what I didn't like. And that turned me over to what I was good at and what I did like. And everything that I like is like, let's say, like me creating these videos, right? Communicating with you through here, creating training for the people, for for my students, for my team, I would create tons of training. I love creating training. I love teaching people how to do all sorts of things, right? And I love it I love it even more when it works, right? So that's what I did. And at the same time, I'm the type of person that I want a lot of stuff on autopilot. You know, I got kids, I got a house, I got responsibilities, I got a lot of stuff. I don't got a lot of time, and also I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this stuff. So I want my business to be almost at 100%, autopilot, right? So, and it can't be 100% because I gotta create these videos. But the great thing is I create these videos, and then these work for me, right? It works for me over and over and over and over. So I'm always looking all over the place to how do I make it more autopilot? How do I make it more simple? And that's what I teach. That's what I teach, and that's why the people who follow me, that's what they love about me, is that they're understanding how to put things on autopilot, because of course I'm gonna be attracting, and you're gonna be attracting people who are similar than you. So if you're the type of person who likes things on autopilot, who likes things to just be like, hey, let me just set it and basically forget it, right? Like the commercial, then the things that I'm teaching is something that you're gonna love. That I believe in my heart, it's gonna be simple for you, right? All you gotta do is kind of listen to what I'm doing, kind of follow step by step, and then start implementing, right? So with that, when I said, if you like this video, go ahead and like it, share it, tell your friends about it. Drop me a comment, let me know what you're thinking, how it may, what you're struggling with, and I can maybe create a video or a training for you, right? But if you do want to work a little bit more closer with me, you want to know what I'm doing, you want to set your business more in automatic and autopilot, you want to start setting it up. I mean, it's not going to be 100%, and you're going to have to put some stuff together, but that's okay, because now you're going to start flowing with the river instead of against the water, right? Then click the link at the bottom of this video that says learn more. That's going to take you to the program that I created. It's a 4-day video series where I take you step by step by the hand. Basically, we go into my computer and I tell you exactly what I'm doing to set everything in my business on autopilot. And if that's something that you want to do, you're gonna want to click that link and get yourself a copy of that program. Okay, get in there, gain access to that training series, and it's gonna have a lot of goodies in there. I throw in a lot of bonuses, and you're gonna be surprised, because after the 4th day that you're done, you're gonna want to go through the whole thing. After the 4th day, you're gonna want to go through that, because you're gonna get a nice bonus after that. All right. But with that, my friend, thank you so much for being here. I hope that to see you again on the next video. And tell me on your comments how you liking these videos. All right, comment over. Even if you don't, if you don't click, if you don't want to click on the link on the bottom of this video and gain access to that training, it's okay with me. Keep on coming to these videos, keep on learning. If you communicate with me, I'll teach you more stuff through these little small quick videos. Okay, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.